Hey y'all, hey, Erica with Time to Shrink. We are going to do some meal planning and meal prep today. Usually, y'all, this is the day that I do a meal plan and haul, kind of share with you what my meal plan is for the week and show you my haul. Well, yesterday we went to Costco. We got a very small haul and we had a Walmart order, and my sweet boys put everything away before I got to do the haul. So nice of them to help, but I got kind of mad at them. I wasn't the nicest mom ever. I was like, y'all know I always do a haul. I always do it. But I should have just said thanks, y'all. Anyways, I didn't pull it all back out, so I'm not going to show you a haul today. Also, this is the week that my mom and dad have decided to start keto with me. We are headed to Costco, y'all. Costco on a Saturday. It's a little risky, but I have some really exciting news. My mom and dad decided to do keto with me, and I'm so excited. Caroline and now 2 more people. I'm recruiting like crazy, y'all. They came to me with the idea. Anyways, got Mama, got my daddy driving, and Jason. So we're going on a double date to Costco. Let's go get them prepped. All right, let's hit the Costco. Apparently they close in 20 minutes. This is gonna be a fast Costco beginner's run. I was planning on doing this whole fun video about it, and we got to Costco and they were like, we close in 20 minutes, get what you need. So there was no time to tape. There was no taping, there was hurry, hurry, hurry. So far, most of my ideas for vlogs this week have just not turned out. But anyways, let me show you my plan. Alright, so for this week we are going to I made a big thing of Instant Pot chicken, and I'm dividing it into 2 recipes. So I made cracked chicken with it last night, and I also made some Alfredo lasagna. Wednesday is leftovers. Thursday I'm going to make a hamburger casserole. Friday is leftovers, and I am not sure what's going on this weekend. I'm hoping maybe we'll get some lake time.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Caroline from Time to Shrink, and today I made a chocolate cobbler for my grandfather's birthday. A keto chocolate cobbler. We also made a keto custard ice cream. It's really good. We will also link that recipe down below.
I'm gonna make some chicken wings. You need to dry them off very, very well, very important. Put them in a Ziploc bag, and you're gonna add a tablespoon of baking powder per 10 wings, and then any kind of seasoning that you want. I'm just using this garlic spread seasoning this time. Zip it up really well, and then you're gonna shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake. Shake it, shake it, shake. Shake it good. Anyways, then we're going to put it onto a parchment lined baking sheet and spread them out. They can be pretty close together, but you don't really want them to be touching. Next, we're gonna put them in a 250-degree oven for 30 minutes. This will dry them out really well. While that's going, I'm getting my Instant Pot ready. I filled it with a good amount of chicken. You can do however much you want. And you add at least a cup of water. If you do a ton of chicken, maybe 2 cups. Add your seasoning. I'm using that same garlic seasoning, and then I'm just kind of tossing it around to get it coated well. Then we're going to put the top on, and we want to get it on and make sure that it is on sealing. You don't want it on venting, you want it on sealing. Hit the poultry button and just let it go. With the wings, we want to let them go for a full 30 minutes at 250. That, along with that baking powder that's on them, really dries them out and gets them nice and crispy. Now we're going to put it up all the way to 450. So 450 for 30 more minutes. And that's going to get them nice and crispy. I swear it is the best wings ever, this method. Here are the wings after 30 minutes in the oven. They are so crispy. They're juicy and crispy at the same time. I have never made wings in another method that worked as well as this. Trust me on it, y'all. Then I just tossed them in some hot sauce, but you could use whatever. Here I'm just putting my chicken from my Instant Pot into my KitchenAid. I did let it do a manual release. And I have a trick to shred chicken when it's hot. It works so quickly. You could do large quantities. I just use this paddle attachment on a rather low speed. I shred it up. It literally happens in seconds. And then I always add back in a little bit of the chicken broth into the pot because it just makes it stay nice and moist. I'm going to divide this into 2 separate halves, and I'm going to use half to make what I call my crack chicken. Crack chicken is literally just Philadelphia cream cheese, chicken, and ranch. I put this in. It's 1 whole block for the chicken, and then I usually let the chicken sit over it for 5 minutes or so and then come back to it, and it mixes super, super easily. Just a really, really fast dish, and this is so versatile, y'all. Now I'm going to take the other half, and I'm going to make an Alfredo lasagna. To make the lasagna, first I take some Alfredo sauce. You can use any canned kind. If you're keto, just watch the carbs on the back. I'm just going to combine this well, and then in a sprayed pan, I put a little bit on the bottom, and I put a little bit of chicken right on top of that. And next, I am going to get my ricotta mixture together. I do 1 egg in my ricotta cheese, stir it really well, add some Italian seasoning also. And then, this is a method I haven't used before, but I'm excited about. You take a lunch meat, this is chicken, and you layer it, and then you put provolone cheese. You layer the provolone cheese and 1 more layer of the chicken or turkey or whatever you want to use, and as that bakes, it's supposed to form like a noodle type layer. So we're just going to do this in stages. So I'm taking that ricotta again, going over the top. I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella cheese right over the top of that, and now we're going to build the next layer. So a little bit more of the chicken with the Alfredo sauce mixed in with it. And then I realized I didn't have another jar of Alfredo, so we're going in with some tomato sauce. Tomato sauce and lasagna is fine, right? So it's not going to be a full Alfredo lasagna, but that's fine. I'm building my next layer right here with the chicken and the provolone. That's supposed to be like the noodle layer. I've seen a lot of people make it on YouTube. I have not tried this yet. But anyways, I just keep doing the layers one after another. I'm spreading this chicken on and the cheeses. I'm going to put a little bit more of the tomato sauce on as well, and then I'm going to top it with some, get this spread out well, mozzarella cheese on top, and I also decided to put a little bit of Parmesan on top. I'm now just going to set this to the side and cover it, and I probably will bake it tomorrow. Here is the crack chicken or cream cheese ranch chicken. Cream cheese is completely melted, so it's going to be super easy to get this stirred together. This buttermilk ranch from Penzeys. Just going to probably do about a tablespoon. This is crazy versatile. 2 pans of bacon getting ready to go into the oven, and we've got Caroline's lunches, her little keto lunch boxes going on. An ounce of salami, a few sugar snap peas, some nuts, and this is pimento cheese in here. And we're going to, my husband's at the store, but we're going to add a few sweet red peppers in here also. Aldi's organic grass-fed ground beef. You cannot beat the price of this. This is like $5 a pound at Aldi. We're going to brown up 4 pounds of ground beef. Spatulate. Spatulator. I don't know how you can use one of these and not do that if you've watched Ketogenja at all. It's just in your head, whether I say it out loud or not. It feels wrong not to say it out loud because it's like in my head every single time I use this. Every single week I make an egg casserole for my son, and he eats on it every morning. So I kind of just make a hodgepodge. I put a little bit of this, a little bit of that, what needs to be emptied. This week I am using buttermilk ranch. That seems to be a theme this week. I added some cheese. I spray the pan really, really well. Then I just dump it in. I top it with whatever meat I have. This week I used some ground beef, top it with some cheese, and then I just toss it in the oven. So I used about a ½ pound of that ground beef to put in my egg casserole, and then here is the rest of it. I'm going to let it cool a little bit, drain off most of that fat. I'll store this to make egg roll in a bowl and hamburger casserole later in the week. Go ahead and make the hamburger casserole while we have all this stuff already dirty. So I'm going to take about half of this. Probably a little more than half of this. Ooh, I'm making a mess, y'all. Dang it, I just got it all over my shirt. Some chopped onions. You could do fresh onions. I am going to use this Grill Shakers hamburger to flavor our burger up. That's probably like a a tablespoon and a half or so. I'm just gonna get this all stirred together, and I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese in with this mixture too. You're supposed to use 12 ounces of cheese. So I use half of it mixed in, and then the other half of it will be on top. We're going to put half in one and half in the other. I will definitely put my recipe for this down below because I'm just kind of throwing this together right now, y'all. And I'm just doing it all right here in this bowl. 2 eggs. You need half a cup of heavy cream, half a cup of mayonnaise. Gonna get that all mixed together. And I usually put a little bit of seasoning in the topping as well, so we're just gonna dash some of that same seasoning in there. Get this stirred up well, and we're gonna pour it right over the top of our casserole and top it with a little bit more cheese. Pour half of it over this one. I'm just gonna get that spread out. I'm gonna go ahead and put both of these in the oven. These casseroles are the hamburger casserole. I just topped them with cheese, and they're gonna go in the oven. Same oven as my egg casserole. Work smarter, not harder, right? I had all these dirty bowls already, so I went ahead and made the hamburger casserole tonight. Instead of just putting the hamburger in the refrigerator, since I already had all of these bowls dirtied, why work harder? So we're gonna work smarter, not harder, and we went ahead and got it done. It took literally an extra 5 minutes. I was using all the same dishes. It'll just be much easier cleanup. Batch cooking not only saves you time in the long run because you don't have to think about it during the week, but it saves so many dirty dishes because you just do it all together at once one day. Now, as I've told y'all before, I don't always get it all done in one day. Sometimes my fibromyalgia and my chronic pain just won't let me. Sometimes it's a 2-day process, but any kind of prep you can do is going to set you up for success. It is going to help you, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some motivation or some ideas. I will put all the recipes down below that I can link. And did I make all of these? Yeah. I'll put all of my recipes down below for you in case you're interested, and I will also add the recipe for my yum yum sauce and my egg roll in a bowl if I can tag that. So in case you want to make that, that is the only thing we did not finish on this prep. All right, bye y'all.